Hi there. So I'm about to go Black Friday shopping. It is a little bit past noon right now, and there's some College Football Friday going on here. So Boise State, Colorado State, that's tonight. Appalachian State plays tonight as well. That should be a big one, as they are playing the Troy Trojans. And also, how about this game? Nebraska, Iowa. Those two have been rivals for the last couple of years now, and those since Coach Pelini's actually been there, and before he left, actually, those two were also pretty big rivals. But game's going on right now for the Commonwealth Cup. By the way, I have a little bit of a throat issue, so yeah, I'm trying to keep my cool. And there's also a big buck outside. Wow, that's a big buck with antlers. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. It's outside my window actually, but let's get it. Let's talk a little bit of college football here. So, how about the American, the East and the West? Number 18 against number 19. Memphis against Cincinnati today at 3:30. That game is in fact going to be played at Memphis on ABC. Big game between these two. Luke Fickell's Cincinnati Bearcats have been unstoppable. Ever since they lost to Ohio State, they have won the rest of their games. They've been a great team this year, and a great bounce back year too. They've Luke Fickell's first year with that program, they finished 4-8, and then they bounced back this year. Then they have some bounce backs, and this was one of them. Big time bounce back for them. Big time bounce back. And not only that, Memphis this year. Memphis is always tough, and they're proving that they could be that they're the best team in the American right now. Them and Cincinnati, and they're proving that they could be better than Cincinnati if they win this game. This game is going to be wild. The spread for this one is at least -2.5. It has to be. If I'm a better, if I'm a better in this, you're taking Memphis -2.5. I like Cincinnati a lot. I really do. And maybe they do cover, but I don't think they win this game. This is Memphis right here. This is all Tigers. This is all the Memphis Tigers in this game. They're going to roll in this one. I'm going to predict the score. It's going to be final of 24-20 will be the final score. Memphis wins this one. Now, the Commonwealth Cup's playing also right now. How about Virginia Tech, ranked 24th, college football playoffs against Virginia? Virginia right now leads the ACC, the coastal part of the ACC, I should say. There's two, the Atlantic and Coastal. They, in fact, lead the Coastal, the second half part. The one where there's not a lot of ranked teams. The one where Clemson's not in. But here's the thing about this. Virginia wins this game, they're going to the ACC Championship. Virginia Tech wins, they're going to the ACC Championship. Because look at the standings right now. Virginia is above Virginia Tech. And that's because of conference wins. That's because they've been more consistent on conference wins. Virginia Tech, though, quarterback, that's really good. His name's Heaton. 10 touchdowns on the year. 10 touchdowns. Now, Bryce Perkins as well, he's been real good for Virginia. Consistent. However, he's been sometimes inconsistent a bit. He at least has, I think it's around 10 interceptions, maybe a little more. So we're going to have to see if his interception game today does not go. If he doesn't throw any interceptions, we'll see what happens in the next game. That game's on right now, actually. It's 0-0, but still. That should be exciting to see. And then the SEC matchup. Now, both these teams will not go to a bowl game. We, of course, know about Missouri's bowl ban. It was upheld, so they cannot... They're trying to fight that, but they will not be making it to a bowl this year, even if they beat Arkansas. What a disappointing year, though, it was for Missouri Tigers. People thought that they were going to do something big, even though they were bowl ineligible for a bowl. They thought, oh man, they could at least have a 9-3 record. Maybe if they somehow get it back quick enough, and once the offseason happened, they could do something with that ineligibility for the bowl. Try and recover it. But nope, no luck. And they are in fact a 5-6 team right now, struggling to make something happen. And if they lose today, they'll finish a disappointing 5-7. Arkansas is 2-9 right now. The Razorbacks are 2-9. They lose this game, they'll finish 2-10. Arkansas, it seems like it's had a problem since the 2010 era. They started off as a great team, and then it kicked them in 2012 when they lost to Louisiana Monroe. Ever since that loss, Arkansas has not been the same team. They have been a mess. Now, they had a few bounce back seasons here and there, but besides that, they are still a mess right now. What's going to happen to Arkansas in the future? What's going to happen to the program? Who's going to be their next coach? Will they find a next coach? What's going to happen in the next coming years? Well, we'll have to see what happens. We will have to see what happens. It's going to be really interesting. It's going to be really interesting. Anyways, though, it's time for me to go shopping. You guys enjoy this College Football Friday. I'll be listening to it in my car. And always, stay positive.